Miss Huxtables and hopefully some Mr. Huxtables. I'm here today to get it kick-started for my Dear Sister project in tribute to Michael Brown college edition. So to talk about my tips for college, and then after I've posted 5 videos, which will be before the spring semester, I will be giving away $500, hopefully maybe more, in a book scholarship to a student. So I just want to talk to you a little bit about my background before I started with the videos. So I'm originally from St. Louis City, Missouri, and I went to Howard University, go Bison, HU, the real HU, for undergrad in Washington, D.C. And I knew that I wanted to go to school in DC. My dad, when we were younger, took my sisters and I to DC, and I fell in love with the city. We rode around on the metro, and I saw people speaking different languages. I'd never seen so many professional, affluent black people in one place, so many multicultural people in one place. A city that just felt very cosmopolitan, it just was an incredible city, and yet there was still so much work that could be done. You know, the area where Howard was located, there was still so much community involvement that you could do, and I just fell in love with it. So I knew I wanted to be in DC. So I applied to American, Georgetown, George Washington, Howard, and then some other schools as well, but I knew I wanted to be in DC. So when I got the Legacy Scholarship, which was a tuition scholarship to go to Howard, that kind of sealed the deal, because I'm the oldest of 3 children. I knew that my sisters needed to go to college, and you know, I would be having to commute back and forth between Missouri and Washington, D.C., so I knew that since I got the most money to go to Howard, that's where I was going to go. So that pretty much sealed the deal for me. I'm not a legacy. Neither of my parents went to HBCU, so I was the first, and the first to go to a school in DC. I graduated from Howard with a Bachelor's of Science in Psychology. I graduated summa cum laude. I think I had like a 3.89 GPA and also Phi Beta Kappa. So I excelled in college, and that's why I'm trying to share that knowledge with others and trying to help and inspire others. I'm not naturally a genius. I'm not naturally super smart. I'm not one of those people that never had to study or had a photographic memory where I just could listen to it once and ace the test. No, I worked hard. I worked very hard and applied myself very hard to get the grades that I got. And I knew that I wanted to graduate in 4 years. I knew that I wanted to pursue graduate school, and I knew that I just had a lot of things that I was really ambitious about, and school was really important to me. And I hope that through this series I can help support and encourage young women and men, and maybe I'll even do like a graduate school series as well, to help with things I wish I knew, things I wish someone told me. I'm the oldest, so it's not like I had an older sibling or somebody to tell me, and I always wished I had an older brother to kind of be like, don't mess with that dude, or give you that male advice or perspective as well. But I'm gonna give what I know, and take it or leave it. If it's helpful, hold on to it. If it's not, in one ear and out the other. But that's what I hope to share. So I graduated, and then I immediately entered into a PhD program in English at Temple University in Philly. So I've lived in 2, very urban environments in DC and North Philly. I lived in North Philly the whole time I was there. I know what it's like, the college application and graduate school application process. I know, a lot of the daunting tasks that take place in college, trying to balance just so much going on. And I hope to have a really great dialogue with my followers, my subscribers, people all over the globe even, about the anxiety that college brings up, but the excitement, the promise, and then the disappointment, just all those types of things. And hopefully we can have a great kind of community discussion. I also, when I entered graduate school, I was a teaching assistant for 2 years, and then I taught for around 2 years, my own freshman composition class, analytical reading and writing. So I also know what it's like to be on the teaching end, to be a professor of sorts, and to have students in my classroom. So I got to see both sides of the table, being a student and then also teaching and being a professor, being responsible for students' grades, being responsible for educating students in a particular area of study, And so I kind of know from both sides of the equation how college works, if that makes sense. So please subscribe, please support, please always comment, send me emails, send me your messages. I love to hear your feedback. I love to hear your thoughts. You're just as important as I am, if not more. And it really means a lot to me. Mentorship means a lot to me. Picking people up with you and carrying people up with you is definitely part of my purpose. And so I hope that I can inspire, motivate, uplift other young men and women who are in the struggle, and that I learn as well from those young men and women. So please stay tuned. Love and light, peace and blessings to all my fellow Howard Bison. I see you, and please stay tuned. Take care.